Hey Vern, how are you? Just opening up, Vern. How you been? I'm just sitting here relaxing, watching a little television. It's good to see you, Vern. Checking on a few playlists that I'm running. Hanging in there? Me too, Vern. It's good to see you, Vern. I haven't been over to your channel in a little bit. I've been seeing you in other people's channel. I think I saw you the other night over at Me and I and Me, when they were celebrating their being monetized. I was just, watching. I didn't come in. Hello, my brother. Hello, Calvin. How are you? It's good to see you. Yeah, I'm trying to get a connection here. Like I said, I'm running these playlists. So if I start buffering, my data is just so low. I'm doing okay, Calvin. I'm doing okay. Glad to be here. Yeah, we're just sitting here relaxing and like I say, watching a little television. I said, well, let me come on live for a little bit because I've been doing a lot of early morning lives, which you caught a little bit the other day, Calvin, when you came in and it started buffering. But it's good to see you guys. It is. It's very good to see you. Nope, not yet, Calvin. You got yours. I know a lot of people are looking forward to that. I know they're going out. Well, I know a couple people who have gotten theirs. It went into their bank accounts, but not me yet. So we're in the same boat. I'm trying to pull up my screen on another device so I can see what you guys are saying. You not sure, Vern, if you're getting it or not? Well, our president said we're gonna get it. Well, for some people, the qualifications changed. Okay, yours said Wednesday, Calvin. Okay, that'll be good. That'll be good. Can help pay a few bills. That's basically what mine is going to do, pay a few bills. Not even barely put a dent in them, but pay a few. Your Wi-Fi has been buffering. Well, everybody's shopping and spending that money. Hey, Calvin. I mean, spending it. Let me turn this down. It finally got a connection to this. People have been shopping online with that money. You know, but it's best to try to catch up on a few of your bills. I mean, we're so far behind in bills and stuff, but I don't think we're ever going to catch up with them, with everything that's going on. Unless they plan on sending out another stimulus at the end of the year or something after they see how the economy bounce back after all this money that they're giving out, that a lot of Republicans are saying that it's not going to help, is a waste of time. You've been shopping. You've been shopping. Oh, okay, okay. I understand that. I can relate. I just hope this doesn't come back to bite us in the end. That All this money that they're passing out, that next year we have to pay a lot of it back. Well, we just have to wait and see, won't we? I don't know if you guys watched my last little video. Hey Angela, we got some snow in the Windy City today, and it was cold, cold. I mean, we had all that beautiful weather on last week, and the show is about all that. Well, it wasn't a lot, but like 3 to 4 inches. That's enough now. Yeah. So have any of you guys taken the vaccine shot yet, or are you going to take it? Am I buffering? Yeah, I know, I know. Yeah, that's why. I mean, that probably some of that snow and cold weather was blowing down in the Carolinas, from up here in the Windy City. Okay, yeah, exactly, Angela. We do. We send so much money overseas, and we give out pennies here in the United States to those who need it. A lot of people, here are suffering so bad, but a lot of the Republicans want to send a lot of that money overseas. I know we have to do trade with a lot of people overseas, and we have to pay our dues there for a lot of stuff that comes into the United States that benefits us. But God, I mean, you're starving this country, and we're in bad shape. We are. You're not taking it, Angela. Yeah, that's true, Vern. I don't know. I'm thinking about taking the shot. I mean, I like I said, I went this long without catching the virus. I want to live, guys. I want to live to see tomorrow, and see my grandkids grow up, and and my mind is telling me to take the shot. I want to be able to come on here and see you guys this time next year, about the summer. So I'm thinking about it. Yeah, a lot of people are. Calvin, you said no shot unless it's a drink, huh? We have to think, guys. I mean, our president, as you all saw it, went on television. Oh, okay, Angela. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I do too, Calvin. My prayers and condolences go out to her family. When Geo and Web Savvy and Mike the Ranger and those guys did those prayer visuals for Cynthia. I was just so full, you know, about Indoor. I wanted to come on and say something about her. And, I remember the time that, she called me. Um, on Instagram, and we talked for a couple of hours. We talked about our family, our children, her two uh uh uh, disabled twins, those twins, because I have a disabled son that has a disability, and we talked for hours like we have been knowing each other for years. And I just, I wanted to come on and say something about her, and talk about, you know, it's still hard for me to believe that she's no longer with us. And like I say, I pray for her family. I give I wish that sister could have stayed here. Her children, her husband. Because, like I say, and she always told me, she said, Ms.Jai, she said, I just love to hear you talk. I love the sound of your voice. And I think that's why we talk for like 2 hours. 2 hours. We just got lost in the conversation, like we had been knowing each other for years. And I am gonna miss her dearly. I am gonna miss her dearly, of us just being together like we always do. Whether it's here at Team Bill or here. I'm not for sure, Vern. I think she might have been Bozo. Calvin, do you know how old she was? I think she like might have been like if she was 60 or 60 something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you, Fire Lord. Thank you so much. You're welcome here. Glad to see you. We're just talking about a YouTube sister of ours who made her transition a few days ago. That was very close to a lot of us, a lot of people. I think so too, Calvin. That she was around like in her 60s, and it was just terrible to hear that about Indoor. I went to her page the other night and started looking at some of her videos, and we just don't know when that time might come for us. Yeah, because I knew that I hadn't seen Endor in a while, and I was like, she's not at Team Bill until Geo had announced it, for us to pray for her that she's not doing well. And like I said, this virus doesn't discriminate against anyone. It doesn't look at the race, the creed of color of your skin. It attacks us all. And I was looking at what the president was saying about he's hoping July that we can open back up, we can gather with people. He talked about the second wave of another surge of this virus. He's talking about May 1st, about, lifting a lot of mandates of what's going on in this country. And, people hang on every word of what people say, especially our leaders of this country. And I think it's just some things that you shouldn't, give people. I know we all want hope, but there's always false hope out there. And that virus is false hope. If we get a second surge of it, and I'm praying that we don't, it's because of people who are going to let their guard down, which they're doing now, not wearing their masks. It was a guy in Walmart who had words with someone. He came into the store without the mask. There was a lady who came into the bank that didn't have the mask on, and she had to be taken out by handcuffs because they're still saying, wear your mask. Wear your mask, guys. Do not take your mask off. It's a part of us now. It's always going to be a part of us. And as long as we continue to pull those masks off, whether we got the vaccine or not, this virus is going to continue to get stronger and stronger and stronger. So it's a part of us now. And and the president is saying he wants us to have by July 4th, people are going to gather whether you say it or not because it's summertime. It's a holiday. And this virus is still here. It's not going anywhere. It's going to get stronger and stronger, whether you have the shot or not. We take it, yes, to help protect ourselves so we can fight it off better. But this virus is not going anywhere. It's not. And I ask all of you guys could continue to wear your mask, because as you know, there are a lot of people who can't take the shot. Like our sister Angela, she can't take it. There are some people that don't want to take it, just not going to take it at all. And some of those people that not going to take it at all, this is what is this virus is going to continue to attack. It's going to constantly be here. So please, guys, protect the ones that you love and care most about. Protect yourself, because it's not going anywhere. And to hear that about our dear sister Indoor, we just don't know. Hannah, welcome, my sister. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm just sitting here talking with my family, and we just, having the discussion, talking about the passing of our sister Indoor Outdoor Gardener, and just talking about this virus. And a lot of people are just talking about this stimulus package that's going on, that that hoping that it would help boost the economy back here in the United States, and about how the Republicans are saying that it should have been given out to people, and I don't think you should say stuff like that, because you're starving this country. This country is just is in bad shape. It is. We're not the leading country anymore. We're not. It's all about the big banks, the big corporations, the pockets that you fill, instead of thinking of the people that are starving, the people that are out here that are keeping these big countries, these companies going, the people like you or me. I, you got a P.O. box, Calvin. You so silly. I love you, my brother. I do. I just love you to pieces. I don't say it just to say it. I say it because I mean it. I love each and every one of you guys when I see you. We have to show love to each other. You need some milk, Calvin? You see what Angela has in the stream, right? Exactly. The childhood poverty here in the United States is terrible. Homelessness, the people that are homeless, no one in the United States should be homeless. There shouldn't be homelessness in the United States, period. It shouldn't be anywhere in this world, period. But it is going to continue to always be here, because we don't work together as a people the way God wants us to. We don't come together the way God wants us to come together. If we start coming together as a people and sharing ideas on how to solve a lot of the problems that's going on in this world, we're going to never get anywhere. People say we've come a long ways in this world. We've only come a distance in this world. We haven't come a long way. It's just a distance, because a lot of stuff still hasn't changed. Hate hasn't changed in this world. The color of your skin hasn't changed in this world. And like I said, this virus doesn't discriminate on the color of your skin. It attacks us all. It does. Exactly, Angela. A lot of these buildings that they're tearing down, like they tore down here in the Windy City, Cook County Hospital, one of the hospitals that had been standing for years before maybe any of us, were born. These hospitals, when our grandparents were around, you tore down a place that you could have turned into a place for the homelessness, a place so people can have somewhere to go. Open up a lot of these places instead of wasting unnecessary money that you claim, well, we don't have this and we're in debt here. You have the U.S. Mint that makes money each and every day. And you say we don't have money. What's the sense of making money and you don't even help the people with it? It's so many places across this world that we could do this. Let's see. Exactly, Panna. A lot of people, but we're too selfish in keeping stuff to ourselves all across this world, all across this world. Exactly, exactly. I mean, you're throwing what you're giving us is pennies. Like Panna say, you nickel and dime the people that work and help this country continue to run. You fight in Congress, over pennies. How long is this going to last? As quick as you can get it in your bank account or you get it in your mailbox is gone because you've already counted it as bills. I'm not going to go out and buy TVs and all of this, and shoes like some of the younger generation might go out and spend it on, and all this fancy this, you want to go spend unnecessary money. You have to live. We have to live. We have to count every penny that we get because, as you know, the government, the ones that have the fat pockets, they don't care. They don't care. Well, we have to pray for people like that. Like I said, we pass them on by and we pray for them. We pray for this world, what God has given us because the devil is working. The devil doesn't want anything good in this world to happen. And as long as you got people, that think that way, that don't want you to put food on the table for your children or your family, or to keep the lights on, or to keep you warm in those cold winter months, they don't care. They don't. Yes, the cost of living is insane. It is. I can barely keep a roof over my head. When you rob Paul to pay Peter, you can't rob Paul to pay Peter anymore because neither one of them have anything anymore to give to say, okay, you let me borrow this today, I'll pay you back tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. It's not. Exactly, Panna. 1,400 for each child. I think it's up to what is it, 3 or 4 children, if I'm not mistaken. Vern, do you know? I think the limit is what is it, 4 children? I mean, if you got 8 kids in your household, are you gonna give them $1,400 for each child if you got 8 children? If you got 6 children, I don't know what the limit is on how many children. Exactly. I mean, I pay. Who can say that they can open up a light or gas bill and pay the amount? You don't think there's a cap, Vern, on how many children? Because I wasn't for sure on how many children was the limit. So I guess it regardless of how many children that you have, that you can they're gonna get it, which I think is good. I mean, but you have to think. I mean, I don't a lot of the younger generation who have children and some of the older ones, if you have children, don't waste unnecessary money on the name brand. Please. The name brand. Stretch every dollar that you have. Save as much as you can. We have to. No, children aren't gonna get it. I mean, you got some good parents that's gonna put a lot of that away for, a rainy day. Yeah, that is a blessing, Angela. I don't know when the last time I saw, especially in the winter months here in Chicago, a $200 gas bill. Because as you know, here in Chicago, we get below 20. Vern can testify, below zero weather. And on those cold, cold nights when that cold air finds a way to creep into some of your homes or whatever, you crank up that gas, that you turn your heat up a little bit more. Yes, it is. It is. It is, Angela. It is. For a lot of people. So that's why I say, you have to look forward to the next day when you're actually being blessed, to get this, and to go out and just buy, I say, unnecessary stuff. I see if you buy your kids a few other things or whatever that you want them to have, but you got to think about, you have to live. You have to live. You have to make sure that your household is taken care of. We just can't go out and spend on unnecessary stuff. We can't. I mean, when I get it, I stock up on my household supplies, so I know they can last me a while, because I don't know what tomorrow might bring. I'm not gonna go in the store and buy $200 and $300 pair of Nike gym shoes or name brand gym shoes for my grandchildren, or something like that. I buy them what I can afford. I'm gonna continue to help and support anyone who needs help. But we have to think when we get income like this. Oh, I didn't hear that, Angela. Did you hear something different? Because I'm not for sure. You hear so many different things, with this extra income that we're getting. I'm not for sure. Calvin, what you say? Hair and nails done. But you're right, Calvin. You are. You're correct. They're gonna be in the nail shops. They're gonna get their nails done. They're gonna go get $200 or $300 hairdos. You're gonna go get your hair done, your nails done. You're gonna go spend $200 or $300 on an outfit. That's what, let's say $600-700 you done spent right there. You know, for some people, that's a month's rent. That's a month's rent. And the first thing that people will say, well, they sent it to me. It's my money. I do what I want to do with it, which is true enough. You can do what you want to do with it. But you have to think about the next day. You got to think about a month later, when you actually need that $600 or $700 that you're getting ready to blow on getting your nails and hair and a name brand outfits. What about the children? What about stocking up on your household goods, paying a little on your light and gas, food that you might need for your children so they can have food on the table? Because as you know, people are still losing their jobs. There aren't any jobs to go back to. So when you go out and spend this money, you have to think when you spend it. Exactly. Me neither. I can't see myself spending that, on getting nails in your hair and in your feet and buying, you're making someone else more richer than they already are. You're making Nike more richer than they already are. When you go out and you spend all this money, you making Adidas, more richer than they already are. Because at the end of the day, they can go home, the owner of these company, and they can open up their checkbooks and they can write out the full amount for their light and gas without even thinking about it. When we can barely pay our light and gas, and there's some that can't pay it. Because I'm not going to sugarcoat it. There are some times when I can't even pay mine, and I have to pray that next month that maybe I can pay it. I think about if I could keep a roof over my head and, some food in the refrigerator so I can go there and open it. There are some that can't even go to their refrigerator door and open it and hope to find a loaf of bread to swallow. We have to think when we are blessed with stuff like that. I've many times, Vern, many times, I have done the same thing. I have filled my basket in a grocery store. But when you get almost to that register on that last aisle, you look in that basket and you say, do I actually need this? Yes, I need it. I want it. But when you get through nickeling and diming and adding up, what you got in your pocket, you start putting stuff in each aisle as you go past an aisle. I have done it and still do it right today. It's so expensive. I shop in dollar stores. I'm a bargain shopper. I go to Family Dollar for all my needs. There's a place here in the Windy City. It's called Cook Brothers, warehouse. I go there and stock up on stuff that I need. Do I go shop in the expensive stores? No, I don't. Do I go shop in Jewels and buy the expensive food? No, I don't. Because I know, as Vern said, I'm going to have to put stuff back as I go down the aisle. I'm going to have to set it somewhere. We've all done it. We all have. I've always been a bargain shopper. Always have been. I stretch $10. I'll stretch $5. I stretch $20. I'm not going to pretend to be something. I'm not going to go in the store and say, oh, I want that. Of course, we all do. But can we afford it? I'm not going to pretend that I can. And when you get money like this, which we don't get it that often, don't buy unnecessary stuff. The younger generation is not like us guys. You know, they believe in buying the name brand. When I go in the grocery store, if I'm going with food stamps or whatever, if I could get it, yes, I'll take it and use it. I'm not gonna go and buy little small pieces of meat. When I go into a store, in a food store, I go into a food store, I buy it in sacks. I don't buy it as much as I used to because my children are adults now and my grandkids are not here as often as they used to be. But back in the day, which sometimes till today, I buy it in sack and separate it and put it in my double door freezer because I have a double door because I want it to last from 1 month to the other. But you see, the younger generation don't shop like that. They go and buy this and this little small piece and this little small piece, and that's it. You see a lot of people in the store, they buy unnecessary stuff. I've never have. I've always bought in bulks so it can last. I buy enough household supplies to almost last me, might as well say 6 months. Because when I have it enough to buy it, I buy it so it can last because I don't know what tomorrow might bring for me. Let me see what Calvin said. I surely will, Calvin. I surely will. And you say that, but when my children were small and my grandchildren were younger, I did shop like that for them. I would go out and buy stuff that they need. I didn't go to the store and buy little small this or that. I used to work a job that I used to could afford quite a bit. But when my employer retired, my doctor, which I worked for 20 some years, retired, that put me in retirement. I stopped making that type of money. But when I had it, I helped so many people. When it came to my grandkids and my daughter couldn't make ends meet or she couldn't buy this, I stepped in for my children. I stepped in for children that weren't my children and helped out. I have two children, two kids, but I had many children that I tried to help. So what you're saying, Calvin, yes, I did. I did that. And still would do it today. Because my daughter tell me today, she say, Mom, you ain't got to do that. I say, you must don't know me. She said, I know you. She said, you've been doing this for years. I say, don't stop me now. Because I give my last to anyone that's in need of help. Like I've had millions and I barely have pennies to put together. But you have to think about tomorrow. So, Calvin, if you need some baby food or pampers, I'm bound for you. 5 containers for snacks with pre-cut cheese and fruit. Exactly, Angela. You have to think ahead. You do. Some people I'm thinking about right now. I can't worry about tomorrow. I worry about tomorrow. I do. I think about tomorrow and the day after that. Yeah, so yes, Angela. I go to places like that. I've always been like that. I go and stock up on stuff. And like I say, when it comes to food or meats and vegetables and stuff like that, I bring it home and I separate it and put it in freezers and Ziploc bags, and it lasts me. But, I don't, like I say, I don't buy as much as I used to because, my kids are adults now. My grandkids are growing up. They don't come over as much as they used to, but when they do come, they can go in and get a snack or whatever I might have in the freezer. I have children that are grown now that might come and say, TT, you still have those cookies on your table like you used to in the cookie jar and the junk drawer, as they call it. They remember those things, and I'll tell them, not as much as I used to. I used to do that, so they do remember. And sometimes it's kind of hard to get out of doing something, but I had to stop doing it. Yeah, exactly. You have to. When you have to look ahead. I've always bought in bulks. I've always. One of my screens, my phone is buffering. You guys still hear me? Yeah, you always have to think one step ahead, Calvin. You do. You can. You can't. As long as I have a roof over my head and I can pay a little on my bills, I'm satisfied because it doesn't take a whole lot to live. It's how you want to live. You know. We all can't be rich in this world because greed plays a part. If everyone was rich, there's enough greed in this world now for those who do have it. It is. And I just wanted to come on here for a little while and talk with you guys. Like I say, I haven't done a face to face in a while. I be up early in the morning, as Angela can contest to it. I do a lot of early morning silent streams. I'm still working. I'm almost there at trying to get monetized, and sometimes when I get home from work or during the evening around this time, I get real sleepy in the evening, and my head will be in my chest, and I wake up and it's 9 o'clock, and I'm like, oh wow. So, but I said, well, I should go on here because I miss talking with you guys and just being with you like family. And like I say, I thank you every time you come over here to this live stream or you view my videos. I do appreciate all of you guys when you come through. Yeah, we all got the grind. We do. Bozo, how many hours do you need? Oh, anytime, Vern, anytime. Like I say, I got to get over to your live stream. Like I say, sometime I be a little tired when I get in, and last time I was on here, it's been a while since I did a face to face. I think I did one back here a couple of weeks ago. It was a little short one. It was on a Saturday. I came on for a little while, and then I just went out. Vern, we have snow on the ground, baby girl. Is there any snow on the ground up there in those New England states where you are? Because March is just so funny. It came, like I say, it came in just beautiful. March 1st, it did. You want it's not much, Vern, but we got enough of we got like 3 to 5 inches of snow today. I was looking out the window at work, and I was like, wow, this is March. But March has always been like this. Other than the 3 weeks ago when we got like that 2 to 3 foot of snow here in the Windy City, the winter hasn't been that really that bad. The temperature dropped down into the single digits. I think we had a few days that was like maybe 5 below or whatever. It was just a few days doing that snow that we had. But other than that, the winter hasn't been too bad here. I'm thankful that the Lord has took mercy on our souls and wasn't too harsh on us this year. Not too harsh because we've really gotten by with a lot of bad winters here in Chicago. You missed the snow, Calvin. I know you're from up there in those New England states as well. You're not missing much. You're not. So be thankful where you are now. So you guys can get what? You get a dusting of it, what, every so often now? Angela? Because Angela is in those Carolina states as well. Yeah, I know you were. I know you were born in Massachusetts. I have plenty family that's there in Massachusetts, up in Springfield. Sisters and brothers and aunties that are and cousins that are there. I haven't been there in years. You guys had flurries yesterday. We got snow today. It was snow and a lot of slush and rain, but a lot of it was snow. Oh, you guys do? Oh, okay, that's great. Yeah, I just hope that that March going out of here and so those beautiful flowers and everything can start blooming. Because, like I say, we had that 62 and between 55 and 62-degree weather last week, and it just felt so beautiful outside. And this happens. Oh, he does, Angela? Well, I always say, that God is watering his earth. Because when all of this snow and everything melts, it goes into the ground, and springtime come, and the grass and the flowers and the trees, they get the water that they deserve. Yeah, a lot of you guys are from the Carolinas that's on here. I'll be seeing a lot of you guys. Like I say, I still go into a lot of live streams. I view a lot of people's channels. Like I say, sometimes till my eyes hurt. I support a lot of people, and I just visit as many people as I can, because as you know, sometimes a lot of people get offended, like they say, if they don't see you in a while or whatever like that. Like I did that video talking about the person that came into my live stream and got offended, because the person said a profanity words and YouTube picked it up right away and held it for review, and he just assumed that I blocked him, which I didn't. And I let him know that it's not allowed here. You're welcome here. Don't feel that, get offended and say, oh, this is why I don't visit a lot of channels like this, because if it's something that you want to do on your channel, fine, you do what you want. But like I said, a lot of people don't want it in their channel. They don't. And his channel, I went over and watched a few of his videos. His channel is not bad. It's just he used a lot of profanity in his channel. And and I guess he just assumed that it was okay to do it in someone else's, and YouTube say no. It's not allowed. And thank you guys for thumbing me up. I do appreciate it. That you put that old finger in the air for me. Yeah, I was watching the news, and right now I have it on channel 23 here in the Windy City, until I want to probably end up watching something here on Netflix. I was watching, glancing up at the Andy Griffin show. I still watch a lot of the old classics. I do. Oh yeah, you guys know you're welcome anytime to come by and visit with me. You are. I see that Team Ranger wasn't on today for Drop the Link Day. He wasn't on today because I was gonna go over and support him on his channel. I haven't watched that yet. I haven't watched it yet. I guess I eventually will get around to watching it. I haven't watched it yet. There are a few. Is there something else I wanted to watch? I guess hopefully by the weekend, I'll turn it on and watch it. But people have saying that it was a good picture. It was good, but I like the first Coming to America. It was funny to me. Am I, Calvin? Okay, I'll probably. Matter of fact, I might watch it tonight. I might watch it tonight when I go off on this live. Like I say, I came on here for a few. Oh, anytime, Angela, anytime. Hello to your husband for me. Tell him I say hello and I wish him well. Yeah, go and spend time, my sister, because you're always here for me early in the morning, and I do appreciate you. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. I do appreciate you coming in and supporting me. Angela Critters is one of my big supporters. She always come in and support me all the time. Yeah, so spend time. So Calvin, you got a new game? I haven't seen you post anything about any of your new game systems that you might have. Yeah, I'm running a playlist right now. Running my last two playlists, and I'll be clear and be ready for Geo tomorrow night. That sister has a big brain. She thinks of so much stuff for us to do. She's such a sweet pie. She is. She wants us to succeed. She does. You bought a new? I thought you had a new Switch. I think the last time I viewed you, I think I was watching you play the new Mario. You was playing Mario or Luigi, or you was playing the game and I was watching you because I viewed it. Gee, was Yeah, because you didn't come into the live stream on Saturday. You didn't. You weren't there. We cracked up on you as always. Geo putting more centers on Everybody Got Time. Mike the Ranger, Living Your Best Life Got Time. Pretty and Camo, she became a toddler. Uh, what else was going on over there? Just like we always do, Calvin, at the when we be winding down after getting playlists, we start, talking and having a good time. Okay, you did, Calvin. I'm gonna go review those. I am. Yeah, Pretty and Camo became a toddler. The rest of them be amazing. She was there, one of the toddlers, and Geo was adding time to everybody. That wasn't getting out on parole. We wonder where you were. I say he's probably working. So yeah, just like we always do, Calvin. At the end of the buddy time, we just have a good time like family do. Yeah. Yeah, we did. I don't know. You must have you say your bell wasn't on. You know what time to come on over. Did you work Saturday? I thought about you. I said, well, he probably is at work. That's why he's not here. Yeah, Gio was I kind of figured that you probably were at work because you would be there. Yeah, everybody wants to become a toddler. You started a trend. You did. It's so many toddlers, that are in that live stream. I told Jill she better get her shoe for you guys because the stick ain't working. Yeah, everybody want to be a toddler. And Mike the No, I'm not joining. I'm not joining. I'm gonna try to keep you guys, help Gio keep you guys in check. You can get kind of out of control. We don't want that. You saw that video that Mike the Ranger did, Calvin, about the toddlers. He cracked me up. I don't want Gio to have to say, not you, J Luck, you know. So no, Ms.Jai is not doing that. I just crack jokes and try to, have fun with you guys. Exactly, and check to the king. Exactly. You better be good. Be good, Calvin. You got to come in there sometimes, like you sweet as pie. I keep telling everyone that he's sweet as pie. He just a wonderful person. He's not like that when he comes over here, and they just can't believe it. But you remind me so much of my brother. I just feel like you're a brother. You're my brother to me, and I love you to death. I do. I thank you so much for just being who you are. Yeah, I got a few more minutes to go. Like I said, I just wanted to come on here for a little bit and just chat with you guys. And like I say, I'll probably watch Coming to America too and laugh so I could tell you about it. Exactly. You're my little brother. You're my little brother. That's why I always say my little brother. I have quite a few of you guys that are my little brothers, like you and Ranks, Shannon. Who else I call? I think you guys are the only three that I call little brother. You are. You're the only three that I call little brother. You're my big little brother. So that's why when you say something and you might see me say, "Oh my God, no, he didn't." I'm shaking my head at you like, "What am I gonna do with this boy?" Yeah, but yeah, I'm glad that you guys came in and joined me. I got 3 minutes to go. And like I said, I'm gonna sit here and watch a little television before it start watching me. Normally around this time, I'm usually watching Netflix or something like that because there's not too much on television. A lot of the shows that were due to be on during the year are going off for the fall before they can even get started good. They're off for the fall. And my beautiful sister Vern, that's been with me from the jump, that's still with me. I'm coming over, Vern, and watch you. When are you going live again? I kind of figured that. Boy, see, this is what I'm saying. I've grown. I try to grow out of that stage without. I was like that too, Calvin. When I was going to school, the teacher had to put me out of the classroom. But Vern, I'm gonna try to get over to your channel. I got my bell on for you. When are you going live again, Vern? Oh, okay, okay, okay. That sounds good. Your wine business, okay, my sister. See, I like to hear good things like that. I'm so proud of you, Vern. You're editing video for your second channel. I'm gonna have to get over there and watch it, and then watch a few of your videos because I have to go over to Calvin's channel and watch a few of his video. He said he posted 2 new videos, so I'm gonna go and check that out over at your channel. Okay. I'm trying to see that I miss anything. Oh, anytime, my sister. Anytime. Nothing but support and love to you and your channel and what you're doing. I'm very proud and happy, for what's happening for you. I just love to hear good things that happen for people. Quit saying that, Calvin. No rush for me. It's not about the rush. It's about supporting you guys and being happy when I see things that you're doing. That's all what counts. It's that kindness that I speak so much about. about sharing that kindness and love and praying and glad to see wonderful, wonderful things that happen to all of you guys. So yeah, I am going over to your channel and check all of that out. Probably after I get off of here, I'm gonna go over and view you and check out Vern's channel and her second channel, and show some love over there to my sister from the beginning, who always been here with me. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Order two more games trying to make this second play complete. Yeah, I mean, yeah, go live, Calvin. Exactly, go live so we can come over to your live stream. You know, you got to get monetized like the rest of us. You know, we all want to get there together. We all want to celebrate together. It's been so long. You know, like I said, I got to pay more attention to my second channel, God's World 20. I got to start putting some more videos over there on that channel and start going live over there on that channel. I think I've only went live because for right now, you know, that I'm working on now that I'm going to be doing. So I want to get that started too. Exactly, Calvin. You will. Not it's Vern is so hard, you know, to try to get monetized, you know, with these hours and stuff, you know, and when we're running playlists and stuff like that, and it seems like I'm at a standstill with my hours now. You know, I'm constantly checking it and checking it. Yeah, because like I say, Calvin works two jobs, and sometimes when you work, you be a little tired when you get home from work, and you know, sometimes you need a little break from YouTube, you know, to take a rest, you know, for a lot of people. But yeah, I'm getting back into doing. I'm gonna do more videos now because I had slacked off a little with posting videos. So I'm gonna start back doing that a whole lot more. You know, especially getting monetized. I'm gonna be doing it full time once it get monetized, and a lot of, like I said, a lot of the things that I want to do with that channel, and maybe I say maybe that third thing that I want to do and get that up and going. I'm just trying to get everything situated and the things that I need for it before I start that. So yeah, I'm working on that. Yeah, but Calvin, I mean, you know, like on the weekend or either on a Sunday, you know, go live on a Sunday if it's only for an hour. You know, go live on a Sunday or either do a video on a Sunday and post it. Because, like I said, you work two jobs and you're tired. And, you know, if that's the only time that you have available, you know, do it then. I mean, get up early in the morning, or, you know, like I've been doing those morning night streams, you know, do a late night live stream, you know, to get your hours, you know, and just let people know when you're doing it. If you do it in the morning like I do, you know, I have quite a few people who come in the morning. Those people, like those Filipino YouTube friends that I have, they come in the morning. Angela Critter, she comes in the morning. I be in late night sleep moves, but when I wake up during the night or either early in the morning, you know, I see that people had been in, or before I lay down to sleep at night, I leave a message on that live stream letting people know I'm thanking them for coming in early in the morning, where I might miss it while I'm asleep. I thank them for being there and supporting me in those late nights, early morning live streams. So you know, that's something you might want to think of. You know, I always leave a message to let people know how much I appreciate them when they do that. Yeah, so that's something you can think about. Like I say, yeah, just leave a message or something like that. Telling them how much you appreciate them coming into the live stream. And just let it run for at least 10 or 15 minutes while they're getting ready for work, or those that you might be connected with from another country that are up, because we all have more than one device that we can let it run for 10 or 15 minutes, for your analysis, so, that's something you might want to consider. It does help with your hours. It does, because sometimes when I do that, I see that I might get 15, 16, 18 hours, a morning, or like I say, each morning for doing those late night, early morning live stream for those people who do come in. Yep. But guys, I'm getting ready to close this out for the evening. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for coming over and being with me like family do. You know how much I love and appreciate you, and just thank you for the beautiful kindness that you always, always show me when you come into my live stream and to my video. And you guys have a wonderful and beautiful and safe night. And God Almighty be with you all, each and every one of you guys, and good health to your family. And when you go out, put your mask on, guys, and protect yourself. Protect those that you care so, so much about. And I will, if I'm not too tired tomorrow. If not, if you want to peep in on me in the morning on some of my late morning live stream, you're more than welcome. If you're up in the morning, come on in, leave a message. If I don't respond when you come in, I do see it when I check my live stream each and every morning. You guys have a beautiful night, and I'll see you on my next video and live stream. Good night, guys, and God bless you all.